Friends, in this video we are going to learn electrical interlocking complete concept, in which we learn how to do interlocking with two contactors, also learn if you have two relays, so how to do proper interlocking with two relays, and also learn if you want to do interlock with two push button. Okay, so how to do proper connection for interlocking of two push button. So let's start video and first understand why you provide interlocking. So interlocking is just to provide for safety purpose. For example, if you have two contactors or two ACB breakers, okay, and if you don't want to start both contactor or both breaker at the same time, okay, if start at the same time, there could be fault. Okay, so for safety purpose we just do interlocking wiring. By this interlocking connection, both contactor or both ACB breaker could not start at the same time. If first contactor is operate, so at the same time if you start second push button or second contactor, so it will not start till first contactor or first push button is in stop condition. Okay, so interlocking is just done for safety purpose. Okay, first understand how to interlock two contactors. Okay, we have two contactor, and for interlocking connection, contactor should have NC point. Okay, if your contactor does not have NC point, so just connect add-on block or auxiliary block in which NC point should have. Okay, because our contactor have already NC point, so we are not using add-on block or auxiliary block for interlocking connection. Now let's start connection. Because for operating contactor in A1 and A2 coil, just need to connect a 220 volt supplied line and neutral. Okay, for operating contactor. Okay, so first we connect a neutral, connects directly. Okay, first we connect a neutral from MCB and connect this neutral connector to first contactor A1 coil. Okay, because in second contactor need to connect a neutral wire, so just loop one more wire. Okay, and just loop this connector to second contactor. Okay, so in both contactor neutral connects directly. Okay, please note down line connection. So first we connect line connector and connect this line connector to stop push button NC element. Okay, output of this NC element need to connect in both push button, so we connected two connectors. Okay, first connect in first push button NO element. Okay, for operating first contactor. Okay, and by this push button first contactor operate and second push button second contactor operate. So for second push button we connect NO element input terminal supply of line. Okay, first understand first push button connection. So when this push button press, the first contactor operate, but when second contactor is in stop condition. Okay, if second contactor is in start condition, so first contactor will not operate. Okay, if first push button is pressed, the first contactor will operate when second contactor is in stop condition. So we connect one connector from first push button NO terminal and connect to the second contactor NC terminal. When this contactor is in a stop condition, so supply pass here and now operate first contactor coil A2. Okay, when second contactor is in a stop condition and you press first push button, the first contactor will operate. Okay, simple concept. First contactor will operate only when second contactor is in a stop condition. Same logic for second push button. Second contactor will operate only when first contactor is in a stop condition. So second push button and output connect in first contactor NC terminal when this contactor is in a stop condition, so supply pass here and connect this connector to second contactor A2 coil. Okay, connection is done for interlocking connection. Okay, now let's see how it works practically. First, power MCB is on when you press first push button, so first contactor is operate, you can see. When you press second push button, so second contactor will operate. Okay, and because we do interlocking, so when first push button is operate and at the same time if you press second push button, so second contactor will not operate. Okay, because we do interlocking connection. Say same concept, if you press second push button, so second contactor operate. At the same time if you press first push button, so first contactor will not operate till second contactor is in a stop condition. I hope you clear the concept of interlocking of two contactors. Now understand, if you have two glass relay, Okay, so in glass relay, how to do proper interlocking connection? So for interlocking, we have 24 volt DC coil, 2 relays. Okay, so we connect to 24 volt supply in MCB. Okay, and for connection, first need to identify coil of this relay. 2 and 7 is coil of this relay, in which we need to provide 24 volt supply for operating relay. 2 and 7 is coil, you can see. Okay, one number point is common, because for interlocking common and NC terminal should use. So one number point is common and 4 number is NC. So in upper side 4 number is here. So one common and 4 number is NC. Okay, now let's start connection. First we connect a positive wire. In connect a stop push button. First for operating relay, we connect a neutral or 0 volts directly in 7 number point. So we connect a 0 volt or negative. First connect in 7 number point of first relay. Okay, and second relay we connect negatives directly. So in both relay, negative connects directly. Okay, for positive supply we connect one connector from stop push button, connect to the first relay start push button NO element, in second start push button NO element. So we connect positive in both push button. Okay, when you press first push button, first relay operate only when second relay is in stop condition. Okay, so same logic is here. So we connect to one connector from first start push button NO element, connect to the second relay common is 1 number point. So connect in 1 number point when second relay is in stop condition. So this supply will pass and connect to the first relay 2 number point, which is coil. Okay, when second relay is in stop condition, then first relay will operate. Same concept for second push button in relay. When connection is same, so first we connect one connector from second push button NO element, and when first relay is in stop condition, then this supply will pass. So connect in 1 number point when first relay is in stop condition. So one connect supply comes from this 4 number point and operate second relay 2 number point. Okay, connection is simple and logic is simple for contactor and relay. Just need to interlock with NC point. Okay, connection. Now let's say how it works. Okay, when you press first push button, first relay is operate, you can see. Okay, if you press second push button, so second relay is operate, you can see. Now for interlocking, when you press first push button, first relay is operate. At the same time, if you press second push button, so second relay will not operate till first relay is in stop condition. Okay, same logic for second push button. Okay, so I hope you clear the concept of how to do proper interlocking connection with 2 relay. Okay, now in some points, in some controlling points, need to do interlocking with 2 push button. Okay, so for interlocking of 2 push button, we connected one NO element for operating contactor and NCable element for interlocking. In both push button, we connect one NO element for operating contactor and NC for interlocking. Okay, now let's see how to do proper connection with 2 push button interlocking. So first we connect a line wire and connect a stop push button. Okay, and for contactor, just need to connect a neutral directly. So first we connect neutral connector and connect this connector to first contactor A1 coil, and just loop one more connector and connect to the second contactor A1 coil. So neutral connects directly. Line connection, we connect to one connector from a stop push button. First we connect this push button output to first start push button NO element. Okay, and second start push button NO element. So just we connect positive in both push button NO element input terminal. Okay, for interlocking, when you press first push button, first contactor will operate. Okay, but only when second contactor or second push button is in a stop condition. Okay, so for interlocking, just we connect one connector from first start push button NO element and connect this connector to second push button NC element. For interlocking, if second push button is in a stop condition, then this supply pass. If second push button is operate, so first contactor will also stop and second contactor will not operate. I hope you clear the concept. So connect in first contactor coil. Same concept for second push button. So second push button operates, so second contactor should operate only when first push button is in stop condition. Okay, so for interlocking, just connect one connector from first NO element, second NO element output terminal, and connect this connector to first push button and C element. When first push button is in a stop condition, then this supply will pass. Okay, and connect this connector to second contactor 8 to coil. Okay, we just do interlocking with 2 push button. Now let's say how it works. When you press first push button, first contactor is operate. Okay, at the same time if you press second push button, so second contactor will not operate, first contactor will stop. Okay, because we do first contactor supply from second NC element, so NC element operates, so first contactor also stop. Okay, I hope you clear the concept. Same logic for second push button. Okay, I hope you clear the concept of how to do proper interlocking with 2 contactors. Also learn how to do proper interlocking of 2 relays, and also learn how to do proper interlocking with 2 push button. If you like this video, please press like button. If you have any query, please ask in comments box. For today's enough. We'll meet in next video. Thanks for watching.